Capricorn dreamers, welcome back to the Mystic Hawk and welcome to your bonus reading. And I want to thank all of you Capricorns out there, I guess cross watchers as well, for being the #1 views on my last series that I did for everybody. Wow, huh? Okay, so thank you very much, and happy birthday as well. Happy birthday, happy holidays, all those wonderful happies. All right, Capricorn. So, wow. What is going on? So much is going on in Capricorn right now. I am not surprised that you guys got the bonus reading, and I'm not surprised you guys are the ones watching the most because you can feel it deep down inside. Venus retrograde over the top of Pluto, Mercury in Capricorn, Sun in Capricorn. Oh my God, we're at another Capricorn stellium. So much has been going on in your sign for the last 2 years, starting with that massive stellium we had in January 2020 that started off all of this rumblings and the crumblings of the existing structures. And this is not just in the world, but those of you that are Capricorn suns especially, but also moons and rising signs, have felt a crumbling within the structure of who you were, your own identity, your own personality. Capricorn, you not only rule governments and structures and all this control mechanisms, the sign of Capricorn, not just you personally. That might be some of the stuff coming up because the structure of your life has changed, leaving you feeling out of control. And when Capricorns feel out of control, that brings up these insecurities. And that's where we come to the zebra card, and it talks about letting go of our fears and insecurities. And that is because there's so much of this attachment to the past. Capricorns are very nostalgic, very much similar even to Cancers, really liking the tradition of the holidays. This is the way things always have been. And the way that the things have moved in the world, nothing is like it always has been. So I know a lot of people, and you may or may not be able to do this because of circumstances or for whatever circumstances that are going on in the world, that things are a little off this holiday season, right? This particular time. Now, these are all timeless readings, speaking of time. So whatever you're clicking on this, you need to hear this. But the zebra talks about letting go of our fears. The fears are about us being anchored in the past and wanting things to be the way they are. Some of that letting go of the fear says we have to be in the now. Now, fear isn't bad. A lot of people think, oh, fears, we got to always let go of the fears. Well, it's important to have some fears, like you're afraid to step out in the street when there's a whole bunch of cars coming your way. You don't want to step off the edge of a cliff. You run when a dog is coming at you, wanting to bite your ass, right? It's stuff like that, self-preservation, those kind of fears. You're afraid to touch a hot stove or put to step into a fire. Okay, it's safe for some of the people that can do the cold walking. Most of us don't want to get in those situations. Fear is important for our physical safety and well-being. And our intuition, our bodies will let us know if it's appropriate to actually have fear or not. But what else causes fear? Not just circumstances and situations. Yes, they are real reasons to perhaps be afraid if a car comes speeding at you. You want to be afraid enough, have enough of that fear to jump out of the way, right? Well, our minds, that stinking thinking, that analysis paralysis, looking at the worst case scenarios, maybe like the zebra, looking at what you hope for, best case scenarios, but also fearing those worst case scenarios, going back and forth. And if we're going back and forth between hope and fear and all of this, the universe doesn't know what to send us. Oh, 1 minute you're on the side, you're on the white stripe, and then the next minute you're on the black stripe, and the universe is saying, okay, well, I don't know what to do. And neither do you. because the energy has gotten all stuck. I'm feeling similar to like the Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, even the Two of Pentacles. I feel this juggling back and forth, push pull, and what they're saying is, with these the ancestors, the cards that I did shuffle and pick them just like I always do, but the ancestors want Capricorn to know that you really need to tap into that creative, into your creative side, explore it. Perhaps you haven't done that in a while. You've been too busy working or getting things done or taking care of everybody else, or whatever the situation. You haven't been able to sit down and write in your journal, or to sew or cook or paint or whatever, sing, play music, whatever you do that's creative. It's very important to try to get into that once again, because that brings you back into the now, takes you out of the past and worrying about the future, gets you back into the now, because when we're really in the creative flow, that's the only time that we're in, right? Is the now. It helps us to focus. Just like crystals. This is one of the Lemurians that I have on sale. Isn't it beautiful? Or I just took pictures of it. It will be listed, and I do have some similar to this. Very nice Lemurian. This is a grounding crystal here. And selenite. All at Mystic Hot Crystals. This is really nice. Talking about something that grounds us, that removes our negative energy, helps you to get centered in the present. That's why I made these selenite necklaces. Even the largest ones are under $20. I wanted to make sure they're available to people. If you would like to have one, they're Mystic Hot Crystals. But selenite is something that I personally use to help me to focus. It really has helped me to do these videos, to focus, and they're very protective. This is even better than one of those protective eyes, okay? Because I do feel, perhaps it's because of your own thinking, or it just may be the situations around you, that there is some negative energy that needs to be cleared. Some of it is coming up from you. Sometimes doing some art, or writing music, playing music, that helps to get us in tune with our emotions. That helps us to be able to bring this stuff up and out to the surface. A really powerful card we have here is the Earth Warrior card. This is the Ancestor Speak card and the Earth Warrior. And I forgot, this is one of the animal messages from the animal spirit guides. So the circle cross of Tanaan, that's when all the energies come together. We get in alignment with our higher self. We get in alignment with heaven. That's when the cross of heaven and earth comes together and really brings things together through the creative, through letting go of our fears and insecurities and moving into the creative energy, getting into alignment so that the universe can deliver. Because the universe has been holding things for you, but because you've been going black and white, back and forth, it had a really hard time to get this through to you. Huh. I do see this bull that this woman is painting. That's what was drawing my attention. I was just thinking, yes, we have all the energy of Uranus and Taurus, and whoo, all that's trining. We have the big earth trine going on. Lots of earth energy, lots of potential right now to be grounding stuff. But again, that's just in the very recent. I mean, that'll just happen over a short time. So what's going on with Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising. Definitely need to get out of the fear, because the universe wants to open up this amazing gate to help you out, to get through, saying that you absolutely need to be going on this particular path that you've been inspired to. It might be something very different than you've ever thought about doing. Again, perhaps in your career, because your sense of self is very much, because you're a Capricorn and Capricorn rules 10th house career. You may be very much tied up in what you do in the world. And that might be the back and forth. I feel for some of you really looking, what do I do now? Some of you may have decided to quit your jobs, or your job went away because of the pandemic that's happened in this world, or some kind of major change, and really looking at what you want to do in that area. And it could be different for a lot of you, because again, this is going to be affecting Venus and Pluto are really meeting up. Venus and Pluto both in Capricorn, digging down, getting to the nitty gritty of stuff, so that can happen in relationships as well as, you know, business. It's gonna be pretty heavy. Money and love, the two things that can unhinge a Capricorn, or any of us really, very quickly. Yeah, we have that reverse Ten of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Okay. I don't know why I just wanted to shuffle that way. That's the way Spirit led me to do. Reverse Ten of Wands, or Ten of Pentacles, that's feeling a little unstable in the money situation, home situation. Hopefully nobody's been gambling too much. It could also be an inheritance or some property around inheritance. Could just be some repairs that need to happen at home. Again, this is family home, family tradition, multiple generations. So, again, this is Venus and Pluto, really deep issues. It could be back to your childhood. It could be just things that have happened within the family. Families can be very complicated. Again, feeling like the foundation of the home, things are a little bit unsteady. And again, we all are feeling that, because that's just how the world is. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows that, you know, you can be guaranteed that the situation is always going to be the same. That's how we've always done it. That's out the window. And that's a situation that's really comfortable for Capricorn, the way we've always done things. So there's definitely a real shakeup. So got the Two of Wands out here, and you're looking between two different things right under the zebra, that back and forth, that black and white, like I said, the twos. And there's that Two of Swords over here. Spirit tells me I'm going to get out the book and read a little on the Circle Cross of Tanan as the Two of Swords is hitting that. It says your plans and purpose are in alignment with the greater cosmic forces. Whether you see it coming or not, things will fall into place, and what you have been working towards will come to fruition. A rare intersection of heaven and earth will result in a precious manifestation of grace. The divine shall correct a situation that is in need of realignment. Fear not, pray boldly, be faithful, all is well. So, okay, some situations get, whether you see it or not, well, interesting, she doesn't see that wolf coming up behind her. She feels it coming. She may not be able to completely see it dead on, but she feels it coming, and she feels stuck. But she can always whip around and take those swords and defend herself, or run. Excuse me. Sorry. How about getting in alignment with heaven and earth? Having a sneeze will do that to you. You know your heart stops every time you sneeze, by the way. Interesting. Something around the heart. Something out of surprise. Well, what I'm really feeling, this is the mind. This is being stubborn in the mind of not wanting to make this choice. But the heaven and earth is opening up a situation, perhaps forcing a choice for some people. It is the reverse sun. The sun is still there. That's block creativity. The sun is Leo, and the house of Leo is the fifth house. That's creativity, being on the stage, that inner child. So a lot of the thinking is really brought down some of the joy that you could be having. He's putting a damper on the joy of these situations. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries is the King of Wands. But I feel it's you wanting to get serious about taking some action. Again, creativity is connected to this. So you may be finding a way to actively express your creativity. If not that, you're dealing with a fire sign male, where there's been a lot of disappointment in the past. There's still some Two of Cups left, but there's, again, this is stuff coming up, some really heavy energy coming up, perhaps with a relationship with this person. It could be a father or boss. Ooh, some really Nine of Swords around the home. If he's been involved around the home or been coming around home, he's brought a lot of sorrow. I see that with the Nine of Swords. Again, somebody's really fearful around what's going on in the home situation. Or again, it's those negative thoughts, those nightmares, letting your mind, a lot of mental energy, letting your mind take over and playing out the worst case scenarios. If it hadn't happened recently, it's definitely happened in the past. It could be dealing with a situation with the King of Wands. What else do we have for Capricorn? Bonus reading. Happy birthday, by the way, Capricorn. Merry, whatever holiday you celebrate. Happy New Year. Happier New Year. I guess I know the last couple have been pretty heavy, especially with all these heavy, Saturn being in your first house. There's a lot of restrictions on you and yourself and perhaps your situations. We got here. We got the Page of Pentacles reversed. That would be, so the sorrow could be connected to a Page of Pentacles reversed. That would be a young person or either a child, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, child, or just a young person in general. Could also be a message about money, waiting on a message, waiting on something about creative projects not coming through, feeling a little worried around that situation. We have that's the Page of Cups, okay. A little different than normal, but the Page of Cups also reversed. So there's some emotions being out of balance. Again, could be two children, could be a number of children. That would be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio child. Also a message about love, disappointing message around a love situation or a situation involving children. Could be a earth sign child. So I'm really seeing maybe this is really a relationship issue that really affects a family, and it might be like a divorce or a breakup that you're having, that some of you may be going through. But in the end, it's actually really going to set you free and set you along a creativity thing. For others of you, it's a work situation. It's been stressing you the fuck out for a while. And you're ready to be your own boss and move on, because that's like King of Wands. It's talking about being an entrepreneur. Just a lot of uncertainties, and not knowing where the money's coming from, and wanting to feel good. It's not just about the money, but wanting the emotions to feel good. One on the King of Wands, please. Now we got two. We got the reverse Queen of Pentacles. That was Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Queen. That's the mother. When mama ain't happy, it ain't nobody happy. So I do see possible situations with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands not getting along. Really wanting to come out of this hangman situation. You feel suspended, kind of felt stuck in this situation for quite some time. I want my joy back. I want my joy back. You took my, okay, what's that? Lucinda Williams, you took my joy and I want it back. You took my joy and I want it back. I hear that. So somebody is saying, you took my joy and I want it back. I'm tired of being in this cocoon. I'm tired of being in this suspended situation. Definitely whatever it is for you. And I do see there's some people involved. Again, this is the holidays, all kinds of situations, issues come up. That's not a full loss. That Five of Cups doesn't talk about a total loss. Oh, Tower. Oh, I tell you, it's trigger alert, baby. This is trigger alert time. So there's some Tower. Something's coming down. I really see something around a house, a family home. perhaps the family legacy, something going on in that area. Let's look at the romance angels card and see if they can tell us anything else. Capricorn, what's going on? We got something happening on the love front. Well, it doesn't look too lovey-dovey right now. It's like I keep hearing, you took my joy and I want it back. Whatever the joy was. And I feel largely it's a conversation that this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, is having with this fire sign male, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and there's some children involved. It's like it's not a very happy Christmas in some cases. And I don't mean to be giving you the ugly lowdown, but you know, that is a warning that these secrets, all this stuff is going to be coming up. Again, it does not have to necessarily be a family breaking up. This could be a work situation or just some of the people around you, and you're ready to figure something else out. Or you see the writing on the wall, like something's not going to last. There's a tower coming for sure. But the towers are good. They help us clear out all that old stuff so that we could get creative again. They will definitely make you creating. Oh, healing family issues, definitely. There it is. Family issues. I'm hearing generational curses coming up to the surface to be cleared and to be broken. You have the courage to do it. Believe me, that demon is no fun. I know that one. So yeah, a lot of family issues. That's what I was seeing. That this is connected something going down in a big family home. Maybe going back to see, you know, like the Ten of Pentacles. That's Grandma and Grandpa's house, Mom and Dad's house. All right, we finally got one popping out. They wanting to get on. Oh, we got religious factors. So there's some religious factors going on. That's belief systems. That could also be the red pill, blue pill situation. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to take the red pill. Other people take the blue pill. Some people like the red politics. Some people like the blue. You know, that division, feeling very divided, and that this current issues are just surface to really bringing up what's deep down. You know, some issues that have been stuffed for a while are like coming up like I'm hearing like volcano. That's that fire and earth combination. So we're very much in an earth trine. So that's a volcano of eruptions, family issues connected to religious factors. Perhaps some families were very religious and strict, and it really, you know, I don't know how many of you watch Yellowstone. This Ten of Pentacles, like the ranch is like, you know, it's a really beautiful place in Montana, the Yellowstone Ranch, but really the family is really messed up, and there's all kind of twisted shit going on. And you know, especially at the main house, that's what I see is the main house, like of a big family, and there's something going down there. One more, please. Let's keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and experience. Well, that's interesting. Might be some religious factors going on, but that person needs to go through and heal some family issues. Definitely if you're in a relationship. I didn't say that, you know, all of you are getting a divorce, but there's definitely some healing can go on. Some of you are setting yourself free, and the next person you meet, you may have to keep a real open mind because it may be somebody very different from you. Let's check out the finances really quick for Capricorns. I'm going to give y'all a good little bonus birthday reading here. Let's look at, see, and I mixed up the angels of abundance and the life purpose. So they just stuffed us all up at once. We'll just say that open yourself up to unlimited ideas instead of these limiting ideas, and do the work, Capricorn. We know you know how to do the work, like picking up a shovel or sitting down at the desk and doing your thing, working on those finances, working on that computer. But this is the inner work. This is the work that Capricorns may find yourself too busy, not willing, just too busy because you have all these things to do that you haven't been able to get to your work of working on yourself. So this is definitely time to do the work and heal these family issues that have been blocking you so that you can be successful, especially in following your intuition and being successful in this new world, in this new reality. But by doing that, by being creative and thinking outside the box, some of you may run into that raise or promotion. So that's excellent, excellent news. You're getting some kind of raise or promotion in your situation for these unlimited ideas, thinking outside the box and doing the work. You found some options. Again, that's that two of wands situation, talking about weighing out your options and looking for things. Some of you are really good at working with animals. That is part of your life purpose. Or that might be the career changeover you're looking at, leaving corporate office, and next thing you know, you're doing something working with animals. This may be for some young Capricorns. I don't know. I couldn't do it. And I did see, what I saw was, I saw this video, maybe a little short, or I don't know if I saw it on YouTube or TikTok or wherever, this guy walking like 20 dogs literally in the city, going down the medium of a busy street or something. He had like all these dogs. I was like, if they decided to take off, I would like be mincemeat bopping behind all these dogs. But he was in control of, it was just amazing, talking about having a bunch of dogs. I don't know if they were all his, but I think it was like a dog walker. So not saying you're going to be a dog walker, but I'm saying like gone from working. I saw him working in the office, and then all of a sudden he became this dog walker. So something really different, thinking outside the box. Also, you know, just might mean that your animals at home are very important to you, and they're very supportive of you, even through these tower moments and all the stuff going on. So animals, regardless, are very important to you. Remember to weigh out your options. There is, you know, if you can think outside the box and do the work and really clear out some of these old issues, you'll get a raise or promotion. And if you're looking for a relationship, you got to clear this old relationship out first, and then keep an open mind for the next person coming along. Won't be anything like the last one you had, Capricorn. That looks like a promise. Might be you for a while. Who knows? Anyway, there you go, Capricorns. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. You rock, Capricorn. You guys are awesome, and hang in there through all these major transitions. I wish I could have gave you some, you know, beautiful la la la, but I know with the energy with Venus and Pluto and what's all going on, and all the squarings of the Saturns and the Uranuses, and over the Christmas time, it was going to be heavy. It was. But you guys are going to make it through. The mountain goats, you always do. Hang in there and have sweet dreams, Capricorn. Till we meet again. Bye bye now.